Moorlands Radio Sport, in association with Leek Building Society.
Richard Duffy, first of all, Happy New Year, and it's lucky number 13 for Congleton in terms of league victories here at Kidsgrove Athletic. Must be pleased with all that today.
Yeah, same to you, Rich. Yeah, really good. I thought to be fair, they could have gone 1-0 up after a minute, but I think after that we pretty much nullified their sort of strengths, and what we talked about on the break. We were dangerous and created some really good chances, and deservedly went in at 1-0, and then 2-0 maybe. 2-0, yeah. Scored from a set piece, which we targeted. Even though they're a big team, we think they're, defending set pieces, they're not the strongest at, which we scored from, and we created a lot more as well.
Yeah. Just a word on Travis Ziglum, young goalkeeper. He's had a bit of a baptism of fire today. Matt Reid and Tom Pope, we all know all about him. And then second off, Matt Reid was literally standing right on him for the free kicks.
Yeah, it's hard enough for me and Chadders, who are a good size and experienced, and I thought he was terrific. The one ball they did put in, and they won the header, and we managed to clear off the line. Like I just said, we couldn't have to cover for each other today. There's going to be lots of mistakes out there. I thought he pulled up some great saves when needed. I thought he was great.
Yeah. And obviously, two sides know each other very well. I think it's 16 players who've played for both Kidsgrove and Congleton are in the current squad. So does that add or take away from the performance of the game, because in terms of how you play, because you know each other's game so well?
Yeah, possibly, but I just think it was a real derby game. Lots of tackles. The pitch was nice and wet and soggy and muddy, and both teams wanted to win, and unfortunately we've come out on top.
Yeah. I'll talk about the red card to Jimmy Garlick for them. What was your view of it? Because we missed it up in the box.
Yeah, it seemed to be he sort of stepped over him and sort of couldn't get out of the way, and the refs obviously give the red card. So I think something was brewing somewhere along the line for either team. Luckily, we sort of kept away with that. With us being in the lead, we didn't need to do anything stupid, and obviously they'll lose a player now, which for them isn't great.
Yeah, 724 in attendance today, and you could see it behind both goals, being packed with supporters. That's pleasing for step 4 of non-league football.
No, absolutely, a derby game, New Year's Day. I was here last New Year's Day watching Leek play, and a good crowd there, and I think we've sort of eclipsed that, both teams today, and put on a decent show as well. I think, I know 3-0 to us, and we're the away team, so obviously I'm going to say that, but I think the game in general was sort of end-to-end stuff.
Yeah, it was an entertaining one, certainly to watch, and I guess you must be delighted that you guys are coming out on top.
Yeah, we're in a good vein of form, and we just got a snowball. It's like a snowball effect of winning. You're never going out there thinking not in an arrogant way, but when you're winning, you feel invincible. And we know when we do lose, finally, at some point we will lose. Then it's about not letting that snowball effect into a couple of losses, which we did earlier in the season. So we know it can change pretty quickly, but when we're on top, we want to stay on top.
Second in the Northern Premier League West. 12 months ago, would you have thought that this would be possible for Congleton, that you'd be have won the Midlands Football League, won the League Cup as well, and then now riding high in the division, and yourself for getting plaudits in the non-league paper as well for your efforts?
Yeah, I'm not sure anyone could look ahead and say, yeah, we'll be there, because obviously last season was a tough league campaign. Started tough this season with a 3-0 loss at home, and people were saying, these boys can't do it. But sort of opened our eyes to what we need and how we go about it, and we're in, like I say, we're in a good place. Everyone's on the pitch, everyone's on the same wavelength, everyone knows what they're doing with the ball, without the ball, and yeah, that's only a good thing.